Hello, Entertainment Daily lovers. Welcome back. Thank you so very much for joining. Oh my goodness, we've not even started and I'm already laughing. Okay, so I just wanted to pull up Justin because today, from the title, the thumbnail, you know what we're going to be discussing. We are going to be listening to Justin's Mother's Day rant about his ex-wife Korra Obidi, and we're also going to find Nancy daring Justin to post the evidence he has on her husband Cheta Umeh. And the first post I just saw as I opened my Facebook is Justin. Like the first thing you see when you just click on your Facebook, I've not been online today. The first thing I see is Justin's post, and this is Justin reposting those AI photos of him. I know a lot of you must have seen it, where they made him look like a lady wearing a tank top, holding a Coca-Cola. So he posted it, and this is what Justin said. Justin said, "I am so prettier as a woman than the women saying, 'Man up, be a man. You talk too much for a man.'" So he had promised he was going to post this stuff, and he finally did. Anyways, welcome back, Entertainment Daily lovers. Let's get right into this conversation. But before we do, let me quickly go back to YouTube, and I want to make sure that our sound is good. I know most of you are going to be catching the replay of this. You're welcome. Thank you for watching, and please drop a comment. Okay. Uh, we're going live earlier than we normally used to. So yes, I get that. Now most people will watch the replay. Well, I want to listen to a sound. Okay. So yes, I get that. Okay, so our sound is good, and give me a second. Oh, welcome. I say it. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, so let me share this. Join us. So yeah, even on Mother's Day, when everyone would have thought that, okay, Justin would just relax on Mother's Day and continue with the dragging of his ex-wife on a different day, well, that's not Justin, because that's not what Justin did. Sorry, I forgot to turn on monetization on this, so I have to do it now. But yeah, Justin failed to be quiet. Justin continues with his dragging. He's still posting. He wanted everybody to know how Koro Obiri is going to Hawaii with the GoFundMe funds. Not as if he posted anything that proved that he saw that, yes, the money that she's traveling with is from the GoFundMe, but Justin just wants every single person that have donated something to Kora Obidi to feel like, yeah, we gave you money and now you took our money to what is it called? Oh my goodness. Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to do something here. Mm. Just coming back. So why does Cora keep giving Justin ammunition? It's not about her now, but the girls. She needs to focus and get the legal case done. I want to believe that Cora must have filed something, or she must have started the process since she sees that money is coming in. But I say it, I agree with you. I do not support this particular trip. The only way I would say, okay, we understand is if this Cora's trip is actually for mm, 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 I'm trying to find something middle out aggressive arts, yeah. Okay, so if this trip is actually a business trip, then I will say, okay, you're still working. But if this trip that Cora is going on is just for fun, then I think it could have been done some other time, because trust me, you need to prepare yourself for this type of battle. This is not something that you say, okay, because I have gotten my lawyers and I will just sit back and wait for my lawyers to go fight and win the case. Okay. Evidences that you can gather, you should gather. We had some of the statement they were making on the other case that she missed the court date. making statement like it's not as if we have a direct evidence. When you go to the person's page, we cannot find anything, you know. And I'm thinking, but people brought evidences to you people, and already your sister missed the court date. So most people that might have evidence, Korra needs to gain back the trust of some people for them to even do this. I think, yes, I say it, I do agree with you that this trip, if it's not work related, she should have postponed it, because there is more important. Well, I don't know. That's me. Okay. If I were in her shoes, I would postpone it. Okay. This does not have anything. I feel like you can still be in your house and still in your home and still try to be happy. You don't need to go all the way to Hawaii or a trip to anywhere. But if it's work related, okay. Because why am I saying this? The ex is not taking a single moment to chill. Korra's ex is not relaxing. Justin is not, and even when Justin is relaxing, his gangs are working on his behalf. Do you understand? I think it's his turn to have the girls, but you know, this man, he will always make it, because this whole thing now fell around Mother's Day. I think he's just trying to twist the whole story to make it look like it was her turn. But I think it is his turn, because when you listen to that his video, he said if she had asked him, so if she needed to ask him, it simply means it was actually his turn, or his turn just started a day before Mother's Day, or a few days before Mother's Day, or even on that very day, right? She was supposed to be handing over the kids to him. So that's why he said, if she had asked me that she wanted to spend Mother's Day, I wouldn't have said no. So it means that she needed to take that permission from him, because it was his turn. And if she doesn't give the kids to him, he can call the police on her, like he had done before when he didn't show up for court. And that's what some people are sorry, show up for pickup. That's what people are saying. But he called several times, he called police on her. When you listen to that conversation, you will hear what was said. And if truly she was withholding, there should have been penalties. But she explained what happened. He didn't show up, not as if I didn't want to hand over. So it is Justin's turn. But I think there comes a time in your life where you have to sit your butt down, buckle up, and keep away from distraction and everything else at bay. Focus on the battle at hand. And when that battle is won, you will have all the time in the world to flex, enjoy. Like you hear people say, oh, I don't want to start having kids now because I'm going to be tied down. I'm going to this, I'm going to that. No, there is time for everything. Spend those few years, that next 18 years, or it's even less than 18, but let's just say 18. Spend that 18 years raising good children, raising your children. Then you will have, when they are over 18, you can leave them. They will go out, they will go to university. Some of them want to even go to a different state. And you have time to travel the world, work hard. All the period where you're raising the kids, you're working hard, you're saving up, and you're able to travel and have all those funds. So I feel like there is time for everything. When it is time for important stuff, focus on that stuff and don't be distracted by, I want to be here, I want to be there, and whatnot. I watch her last live stream when she was talking to the taxi driver. She's very she's very innocent and too trusting. She needs to wake up to how serious this is. I just want to believe that at this point, Korra, because like this woman they refer to as LA mom, LA mom. I don't really know that lady, but it seems like someone that is really close to her. Nancy is also there, and some other persons that might not be showing their face online that advises Korra. I hope they will do more. Okay, I just hope they will do more. And people that have the time to drop comment on Korra's page and Nancy's page should just continue dropping messages. People that are good in DMing people should go ahead and DM. There's just so much that Korra needs to know, because when you're in a position where people are already doubting you, or some set of people are already painting you to be like this bad person. Now the new one, they've already said she's a terrible mom for a very long time. Okay, they've not been able to succeed 100% with that. This man came up with, she's a very loose woman, she's banging everything that has cucumber, and that's still on ground. And now he started a new one. So every time when you look at this man, he's starting up something. There's always something. And I feel like Korra is too relaxed. At some point, when someone lies so much, people will start believing it. Not because they want to believe, but that's all they see. And some of your action that might just be an innocent one, like this trip now, People will look at it. People already reading meaning into it. Look at how he came out and how Justin painted this whole thing, making it look like, oh, if you had asked me, I would have allowed you to spend time with your kids on this day. Also making it look like people that contributed money for her, she's using their money for something else without presenting enough evidence to back that up, because they've already been championing that this is a scamming thing and all of that. I say it said, I do agree that Justin manipulated people to think that she dumped the kids with him so she could travel on Mother's Day. But I think it is his turn to have the kids. It is his turn. When you listen to that video, which I'm going to even pull it up, I want to even start from the beginning. Whatever I have to say, I will keep it toward the end of this, because I think it's 12:08. So I think I have at most 40 minutes from now. But anyway, we'll make it happen. Let me go to Justin's Facebook. Okay, so Justin posted that photo of himself. Let me see, when did he post that? 8 hours ago. And then 12 hours ago, he posted this. He said, whatever happens as the consequences of telling the truth is the best thing that can happen. Dr. Jordan Peterson. He's quoting people now. So let's see. Okay, so let's go back to his the video he posted 16 hours ago, which was on Mother's Day, right? Today is Monday. Okay, over here in Europe, today is Monday. This is 12 noon already, 8 minutes past 12. So let's go. He titled this 16 minutes video, which I will play for y'all to listen to now. He titled it Emotional Manipulation on Mother's Day Isn't Cool. Happy Mother's Day to all the amazing moms, especially mine. Okay. And on this video, he was dragging the mother of his own children, even though he was wishing his own mother happy Mother's Day, right? He could have just wished everybody and wait for Monday to start dragging Korra. At least allow her to celebrate her Mother's Day in peace for just that one day, because come Father's Day, I don't think Korra will be out there speaking about her ex. But anyway, let's pull up Justin's video. Let me put the volume first. Okay, so we'll go back. So it's 9 minutes, 25 seconds.
Mother's Day. I appreciate and respect all the mothers out there that are absolutely doing everything they can to prioritize their children and make a better life for their children. Unfortunately, today is not one of those days for me. And as I have promised, I am going to continue to point out the emotional blackmail and emotional manipulation and clear my reputation, because I've been getting harassed for 2 years. I have been completely silent, and I'm getting harassed based on lies.
So sometimes you really have to just point out certain things, because I noticed that some people are not getting it. Okay, and in order to also for us to make this ours, we need to pause in between and also put in our own words. First off, Justin said he's been silent for 2 years. That's not true. That is not true at all. You don't even need to take my words for it. Go on the internet and try to scroll down Justin's channel. If you cannot find the videos, if maybe he has privated or deleted some, do a little bit of search on Facebook. You will find Justin's older videos that other people reacted to, and you will see that from the minute Justin said he was leaving his ex-wife up until 2024, Justin has never been silent. But Justin came out 2024 telling everybody that he has been silent, not wanting to say anything and whatnot. If anything, his ex-wife is the one that was actually silent. She never spoke on him. She never said anything. And what she did was wrote her book. That's where she put her truth, and that's it. You go get her book, you read her book, and she doesn't talk about him. The only time she speaks on him is when he says something and she needs to come out and debunk, which everybody can understand, because if he says things and she doesn't come out to debunk, her kids will grow up and all these things will still be on social media. It doesn't matter if Justin deletes his account. Those children will grow up and they will see how their father speaks about their mom. So if she doesn't come out and clear the air and explain what really happened, you don't need to believe Justin or you don't need to believe Korra, but at least let both of the stories be there. Somewhere in between it is the truth, okay? But let it be that she is debunking what he is saying. So Justin saying he has not spoken for 2 years, that's already a lie. And this is like 0.0 something minutes into his 9 minutes video. He's already lying.
What I woke up to this morning really made me angry. Um, and I'm going to play a little snippet of it. Um, those of you guys don't know, my ex-wife and I got a divorce 2 years ago, and she spent the last 2 years being on a smear campaign using emotional manipulation to convince the general public that I'm a bad father, bad person, abuse.
This is another misinformation. This is another false information he's passing out. For over 2 years, she has been on this smear campaign. Trust me, if Korra had been on this smear campaign, for the amount of number of people that follows Korra online, if Korra was the one doing what Justin is doing, trust me, Justin would have left social media a long time ago. Let's just call a spade a spade. If Korra was the one that came out after Justin announced we're getting a divorce, and Korra comes out and yes, we're getting a divorce, and this is what happened, yada yada yada, and he start putting out videos back to back, the way Justin did from the beginning, Justin would have left social media. Like he won't, he can't handle it. What Justin is dishing out to Korra, Justin cannot deal. That's just the truth. So let's keep going.
All of which I have proved to be innocent of in court.
Lies.
And she still perpetuated those lies on the internet, including writing a book. So
how is writing a book a lie?
How she is emotionally manipulating.
How is writing a book a lie? Or how is writing a book emotionally manipulating a situation? She's telling her story. You've also told your story right from the beginning. You even started again in 2024 to do your tell all that you did part 1 to part 13 and kept going. So how is it that it's okay for you to tell your own story, share private informations with your Lady L, Lady F, and the rest of them? Go on their Facebook, see the type of things they posted. You will know that they got those informations from him. How is that okay? But it's not okay for her to write the book telling her own story in a marriage that she was in. Make it make sense. Let's go.
Women everywhere to hate me, harass me, and try to destroy my life. So let's play a little snippet from this morning, shall we?
So now he wants to play Korra's video where Korra was announcing her trip. Then he will come out and tell you what he wants to say. But before we listen to that part, Justin said Korra is trying to get all the women all around the world to, hate him, right? But Justin's #1 supporter is actually a Nigerian from the same country as Korra, right next door from where Korra is from. Not just the same country, maybe from up north. No. They are both right next door. The #1 and #2 supporter, they're both right next door to where Korra is from. Like if they're going home, they fly into Nigeria airport, Lagos airport. They have to take another flight down to, south, and then they will proceed. Okay, so I don't even understand. They will be on the same road as they are going home. Okay, so I don't even understand how this man comes out and will never for once give credit to those his supporters, to those Nigerian women that support him, to those other women all over the world, from the US, from the Caribbeans, from Africa, and every other part that supports Justin. But Justin will keep pushing this narrative that Korra is trying to recruit people against him because these people see through the lies. The other ones choose not to because Korra does not cover up. Like someone dropped a comment that I saw this morning. Person said, what is there not to believe about what this man is saying, that Korra never covers up her body? So because Korra does not cover her body means that she bangs everybody. She goes to bed with everybody. And you think that those people that completely cover themselves from head to toe, wearing a coverall, you think those ones are the ones that are virgins? Then you're very naive. If that's how you're analyzing this world, do not judge a book by its cover. Some persons that live all this life that you think, oh, this one is ras, this one is this. Some of those people, they know themselves. But those other ones, they know how to move in the dark. So you would think that they don't do shit. Do you understand? So take that mindset off your mind.
One thing I've learned about good morning is you have to always
stress that it puts on you is going to start showing, and that's what they want. They want you to look like what they're pushing you to. It's a shame that on Mother's Day, I am afraid to post my children on Mother's Day because my ex has weaponized my children's images, has weaponized my children's pictures. It's like I can't even share the joys of being a mother on Mother's Day. This is why I am going to escape.
You're welcome, Ron M.
No, I'm not escaping out of this world.
All right, so let's dissect that. On Mother's Day, she's claiming that I'm weaponizing my children and that she's afraid to post them.
How is this a claim? He said, we heard what Korra said, that the ex-husband has weaponized their children. He is saying, see the manipulation now, that Korra is saying he weaponized the children. Did we not watch the 17 minutes video? It's on the live stream. I played it. I played Justin live stream here. Go and check it. There's a playlist about Korra versus Justin. Check the playlist and listen to Justin's word. Justin, in his own words, said he has filed some with Facebook and that people should not worry that in 24 hours to 48 hours, Korra's videos, not video, but videos that has his kids, he didn't even say their kids, that has his kids will be pulled down. That if anybody actually sees anyone that he maybe didn't see, they should also report it and Facebook would pull it down. Korra is exactly stating what this man has already done, but yet he wants to sit here and tell you that that's a manipulation instead of telling you that that is a fact, because he said it with his own mouth. And we saw that the videos were taken down from her channel. Her sister also confirmed it, that she too, when she posted few seconds that one of the children showed, that video was taken down. But the one that other people that talked about them posted where the kids are showing, the videos are still up there. So y'all reading between the lines. Stop looking at Justin's face because he sprays water on his hair and brushes his hair to one side and then talks softly, and you think that he's the one that tells the truth. Please, just listen very well to the person that is telling you the story so you can understand. You're welcome, Ron M. If Korra had kept them, he would have called the police. Absolutely. She wouldn't even dare to even keep them past the day because he has done it several times.
First off, today's Mother's Day. Today is her court-ordered day with the kids, and she's choosing to go to Hawaii instead of spending Mother's Day with her children. If she wanted to spend...
This is where he's lying. This is where he's lying. If you all remember, on one of Korra's live streams, she had hinted that it's going to be his turn very soon to take the kids. She didn't say the date, but she had hinted on one of her live streams that it's getting close to when she needs to hand over the kids. So now he's telling you that the court date, that on Sunday was Korra's day to keep the kids. Then let's continue listening to him.
Today with the kids, I would absolutely honor that. It's Mother's Day, but she's choosing to go Hawaii in what I suspect spending the GoFundMe money that she emotionally manipulated.
Did you all hear this? If she had asked him, tell me, if Sunday was Korra's day to keep the kids, why would Korra need to ask him to spend Mother's Day with the kids? And why would he need to honor it? Is that how it's supposed to be said? If Sunday was Korra's day to keep the kids, and Korra, let's say, handed the kids over to him because she wanted to travel, which one is somebody who need to ask you? If it's your turn to keep the kids, are you not supposed to be with the kids? Do you need to take permission from somebody else's hands when you are already there with the kids? What is the thing that he wanted to honor? If she wanted to spend Mother's Day with the kids, and I would have honored that because that's Mother's Day. Let's forget the fact that that wouldn't have even happened. Even if it was his day and she would beg for it, he will not do it, because anything that will make her cry makes him happy. But he's out here trying to convince people that I'm such a peace-loving, kind, caring man that I would have honored it. I would have.
Y'all to donate to. So this is her day with the kids, and she's choosing to go to Hawaii, probably spending the GoFundMe money that she raised with emotional blackmail to try to get her kids back online. Let's talk about weaponizing the kids online. She's afraid to post the kids online during Mother's Day. The only reason she's afraid is because it affects her ability to make money. She wasn't afraid. This court order has been in effect. This is all public documents since January of 2023. She was not afraid to post the kids.
Have we not said that this thing is not about the children? This thing is about the GoFundMe money that people donated for korra. This is what this thing is about. It is actually paining this man that he has not gotten to that point where he can open a GoFundMe and they will raise this amount of money. The only time when people try to donate for him through that his UK-based lady, they had issues. They had issues, and that's how they fell out and started calling each other scammers and liar and fake. The best friends. People that donated money, people that dipped their hand in their pocket, in their wallets, and gave korra money, none of them are out here crying and complaining. Why have you made it your business? I know you wanted to talk about the case at hand. I thought you wanted to address everything else that concerns the children. Why is he smuggling in? She's probably going to spend the GoFundMe money. Is it yours? Was the money donated for you? Why don't you wait? When the people wait to see results and they don't see results, then they can question her, because they have the right. If you've donated, you have the right to question korra, because this is what we gave you the money for, and that's not been done. But you have to wait until that time. You do not have proof. You did not contact GoFundMe. That's how he speaks about FBI too. He speaks about FBI as if he's talking about his next door neighbors. Something is not right. Something is not adding up. And I just want people to listen properly when Justin is talking. Don't just pick those men. That's a bit like, but she left the kids and went for this thing on the Mother's Day. Children that she was dancing with before Mother's Day, Justin did not know that it was close to Mother's Day when korra was posting all those videos. How many days old were those videos that he pulled down? Why didn't he leave them so she will have those as memories for Mother's Day? He went ahead and reported all the videos few days to Mother's Day, and all of a sudden on Mother's Day, gone, you're telling me that if she had seek permission from you, you would have granted that this thing for her to go with the kids for that day. Who are you lying to? You can only lie to people that are not able to think for themselves. Let's continue.
When the kids were at risk of foster care, we went through a 13-month battle with the state of California, and if I was doing what she was doing, my kids would be in the system. But she decided that she would continue to post the kids all the way through that process, and put the kids at risk of the system. So she's not afraid to post the kids online, especially if it means they're raised by strangers. But she is afraid to post them online now because it affects her bank account. Make that make sense.
The person that they said asked for what is it called? I'm not child support, spousal support, and wanted to milk this person dry. When he was spending her money, he came out pretending it was his own money he was spending. And then even his own bestie came out and confirmed that the man was broke because his mother was contacting her and begging her to give him money, give him the donations that those Haggard and Halus people donated. Come on, man, you're all reading between the lines, man. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. If you watch it the first time, you don't understand, please start from the beginning and watch it again. Listen to it. If you listen the first time, you don't get it, listen again. This man, there's no truth in anything this man has ever said. None or whatsoever. So let's not come here and start acting like there's truth to something this man has said. This man has never said anything that is true.
I'm not withholding the kids from her on Mother's Day. It's her day with the kids, but she is deciding to go to Hawaii and spend y'all's money.
You see? She's deciding to go to Hawaii to spend y'all's money.
Like, it kills me that I have to do this. I'm a medical professional, but I'm like, this is like perfect educational example of educational manipulation. And these are the kind of tactics that toxic people use, men and women. And if you guys see these kind of tactics from the get-go, jump, run as far as you can from these people, because if you have children with them, they will try to destroy your life. And that's exactly where the position that I'm in. And I had two options.
Brooke, the point I say it is trying to make, which I also agree, is the fact that this is not the time for traveling. There is time for everything. Nobody's telling she's already in Hawaii. But if you are a critical thinker, you will understand the point that people are trying to make. This is the wrong time for korra. If this is work-based, okay. But if this is strictly, let's go have some fun, that could wait. You've been called a scammer. You're coming from a country where when people hear scam in Nigeria, they look at you people like, So that alone is something bad that is working against you, number one, before anything. So there are people that will just believe because she's a Nigerian that she's scamming people. This man has leveled this man is causing so much harm. He has made sure that her Facebook is completely demonetized, that she had to run to her second Facebook. And what proof do you have that they will not target that second one now? Because that one has stars and she's getting stars there. She's trying to channel people to her YouTube. Do you think what they did to her Facebook, they cannot do to YouTube? YouTube is also like that. If you get too much report, they will pull down your channel. They will pull it down. If they think it's toxic and not good for their viewers, they will pull it down. So we're saying stay focused. Remember, when Nancy was explaining that stuff, Nancy was saying when korra missed the court date, Nancy was like, people are saying you people should do this, you people should do that. It's not as if you go to the so-called woman that restraining order was filed against, if we go to our page, we can find any evidence or find anything. There are people that have these things, but you need to prove yourself. Because already missing that first court date alone, that information, korra didn't have it. That information was not sent to korra or Nancy. That information that made korra to know that was happening was sent to a blogger. And if that lady did not send it to them via email, they wouldn't have had it. And the court date came, she missed it. You need to prove yourself that people can trust you. People are still donating for your GoFundMe. Sit your ass down, because these people are working to make sure that whatever they can do, I can tell you right now that they are researching to know how GoFundMe works so they can target her from that angle. Do not be surprised if you wake up one day and you hear that GoFundMe is refunding people back the money that they donated to this cause, because they feel is not the truth. Probably because they've been getting a lot of email, private messages. These people work in group. That's the difference between her ex and herself. She's not looking to pull him down. She does not have that time. She does not have that type of evil mindset. But she needs to be laser focused. When you're fighting with someone that has this level of wickedness in them, the last thing you want to do is sit put. That's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to take any chances. You don't want to leave any loophole. You don't want to make the slightest mistake. That's the point. If she had listened from the beginning, the same thing, people were saying, you people cut her slack, cut her some slack. She came out by herself. After a lot of people have started dragging other people that were saying the truth, korra came out by herself. Did she not say it? If I had listened from the beginning, She knows that there are certain things that she was told, but she didn't want to do it. And now she's suffering for it. The case of him blocking her on Facebook from posting her children shouldn't have even happened from the beginning. There is time for everything. Fun is not going to finish. It won't end. Hawaii will be there. Every other tourist country or site and places you want to go, they will be there for more thousands of years, for more of the generations coming after us. Fun time will come, but this is not fun time. Because this man will not stop for the next 18 years. And the last thing you want to do, is for your kids to grow up and see all those things that people are saying online and not having enough to back up for you to defend yourself. Because sometimes you might be innocent. We've seen innocent people thrown in jail, serving life sentence for things they didn't do. Because somebody said, yes, that one did it. So let's not, when we don't need to cut korra slack, let's not do it. If this is not a job, if this is not job related, she should have sat down and keep collecting her evidences. Don't leave everything just because you've paid the best lawyer in the United States. The little evidence that you can gather by yourself, hand it over to your lawyer. It will help him in the case. The more information, the more things you can give him, the more ammunition you can give your lawyer, helps you people in court when you go to court. This man keeps bragging. Even cases that he didn't win, he came out here and lied that he won. He still came out this last minute telling us that Korra is still bearing his name when the documents we clearly saw her post online stated her name was Chukwufumnaya Anita Obidi. So if somebody can give you such a bold lie, what extent do you think that person cannot go? They are plotting. Go from Facebook and see what those his gang member, even the one that he's fighting with, go and see the type of post that woman is doing. This is not the time. She went to the UK, she was attacked. She went to Mexico, her phone was snatched. Now she's going to Hawaii. How are you sure that somebody cannot put two and two together? Did you not see the model that posted a plate of food and the model was gone down? There comes a time in your life where you sit your ass down and you make sure that things that you need to do, you do them before you start having fun. Because some people are that mean. They don't need a reason to take you down. Those people that pulled guns and went into schools of children and started opening fire, those children in the schools didn't do anything. Or even if somebody did something to them, it wasn't all the whole school that did it. But when they went in, they did not pick faces. So some people are just that bitter in their life, that nothing good is happening to them. They are so bitter that they want to just focus on you or any innocent person out there and destroy their life. And if anybody thinks this man will stop, it will never happen. He already knows that this money she's collecting is for this cause, but he's already championing that this money, she doesn't need it, because he already said that he will go to court without a lawyer. He doesn't need it. They don't need any of this thing, and he will win. So my point is, if it is not work related, sit down and fight your battle. When you win, celebrate. In fact, tour all the countries in the world. Do whatever you want to do. Fly to heaven, hire a spaceship and go to a different planet. No wahala, no problem. But not now. Do you understand? Not now. This is not the right time.
Silent and just be miserable forever, because I'm a man who's going to believe me anyways. And people are going to be against me no matter what, because I have a penis. But I would never be able to look at myself in the mirror with any respect. So I'm choosing to stand my ground and point out the lies as they come until they stop. I'm not jealous. I'm not obsessed. I want to stop being harassed for crimes I never committed.
This man sits online to show you how bold he is, how calculative this man is. He knows that even when he's traveling, for maybe like when he went to Portugal, he never stopped speaking on her, but he knew that people were already working on ground on his behalf. So there was no stopping moment. Like if you are somebody, you know that the devil never stops. That's why they tell you pray without ceasing. So when you're fighting somebody like this, you have to keep working. You have to keep collecting evidence. Justin lies through his teeth. And it is obvious. We can all see it. But yet, some persons are believing him because he speaks very calmly, soft, and keeps lying that she's the one after him, when it is obvious that he has always been the one after her from day one. But he recruited all the likes of Lady L from the UK, recruited the other one from and this thing from the US and all around. And the one that he brought to his home to come and bully his children. Brooke said, do you think if the kids were supposed to be with Korra on Mother's Day, Dustin would have taken the kids? It's his pick-up time. Yo, that's what we're saying, Brooke. Nobody here said that it was not his pick-up time. He said it himself in this video. He thought, that's why I said people should allow him to speak, let him lie. We know that it was his turn, because if it was not his, he said in one sentence, he said that the day she brought, that Sunday, that is Mother's Day, is supposed to be Korra's turn by court order. But he went further to say that, but she chose to go to Hawaii. If she had said she wanted to be with the kids on this day, I would not deny her that. So if somebody needs to seek your permission before the person has to do something, it simply means it was your turn to have the kids. And one of Korra's previous live streams, she has stated it, that it's getting close to when she was talking about something else, but she was actually letting people know that it's getting close to when the kids are going to be with their father. She didn't mention the date, but she hinted that the kids are going to be with their father very soon. And he too, on his trip to this thing, he hinted that he was coming back home to his girls. For him to say that, it means he knew that it was getting close for when he needs to pick up his girls. Hence, he had to leave Portugal. So when you put two and two together, you understand that Justin is lying. That's why I'm saying Korra should sit up. You understand?
Especially in public platform, because this is for being a doctor. This is not a good look. This affects my career forever. This is affecting kids. Continually lying about the father of your children is going to affect the mental, emotional well-being of the kids. All of this is.
Thank you, bro.
Trying to put a stop to it.
We're all fighting the same battle. We're all fighting the same battle.
Until I start pointing out the lies and manipulation that you guys are all falling for. And yes, it's Mother's Day, and I shouldn't do this on Mother's Day, but
good question. Brooke said Korra had this trip planned before the GoFundMe started. You are very correct. I agree, because she said it. Korra said it on the live stream that this trip has been planned since December, in her own words, right? So it simply means she would have booked her flight, their stay, their everything. They would have prepared that down. I do not think that Korra is taking the money. And even if she had it in mind, she wouldn't even do it, because people are already painting her to be this. She knows that they're calling her a scammer. The last thing Korra would do is to touch a dime. That's what I'm believing, out of that money. That's why I said Justin spoke about it. Justin didn't prove. No reasonable person would think that she's traveling with the GoFundMe money. You have to, first of all, present us a proof from GoFundMe that said Korra Obidi withdrew so and so amount on the date, and the dates have to be after the GoFundMe started. If it's before, we will know that you've doctored that message. So there's a whole lot that needs to fall in place. That's why he's not able to present evidence. So nobody believes that. Nobody thinks, as well, except people that believe Justin, even when they know he's lying, because for some reason they think she doesn't dress properly, so she must be a very terrible person, right? Except those set of people. Okay, so let's proceed. Ron M said, think about it. If she had kept the children during his visitation time, she is going against the divorce decree. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't there, because he has called, even when she didn't even keep the children. When he didn't turn up for pickup, he called the police, came online, painted it that she didn't give the children to him, and some gullible people believed him. So there's no way she would have done that. And also, If she would have even asked Justin that, let me take the children, please, on Sunday, Justin will say no. We know that because Justin wants to do everything that will make Korra shed tears and be sad. That's what gives him joy. He derives joy from seeing his ex sad. He said it with his own mouth, I will bring you down. When you want to bring somebody down, it means you want that person's downfall. The last thing you want to do is help that person up when that person is down. The last thing you want to do is do anything that is going to make that person happy. So that won't happen. But in the process of him trying to paint himself look good, he will say anything for those few people that he wants to believe and keep believing him, to see him as, you see, I'm telling you the truth. So that's why Justin is telling this story that we're listening to right now. Said Ronem said Justin and his WhatsApp group send letters. They want to destroy Korra. And not only that, do you remember that the number one bestie from the UK that both of them are fighting right now still called on her people to go and write a petition that they should send to the UK and to Mexico? That's what I'm saying. Many people need to receive court orders, not only him that needs to go. So there is so much to be done, and this is not the time to be traveling. This is the time to be strategic. Plan yourself. People that you need to file something against, file. If it's defamation, file. If it's whatever it is, file. Because if you're coming out boldly and saying these things and not saying allegedly, okay, you're saying it with your full chest. I always give the example of Tasha K and Cardi B, because that's a very popular case. Cardi B won hands down. Tasha K was made to admit in court in front of the judge that she lied about certain things. I watched Tasha K back to back when Tasha was doing those stories on Cardi. At some point, I just felt like Tasha was witch hunting Cardi. Okay, but she admitted it in court, but it was obvious from Tasha K's live stream that some of the stories she was telling, she was not adding sugar, salt, pepper, Maggi, spicing it to make it more juicy. But some persons were believing all those things she was saying. It was bringing traffic to her channel. But then what was the end of so if you're going to come out and say something that you don't know, you're not even going to say allegedly, you're making people believe, like he's saying now, that she's going to spend GoFundMe, not allegedly. She's going to spend GoFundMe, as if he spoke with the owner of GoFundMe or the people that are responsible for GoFundMe, and they told him that yes, this is the case. She withdrew certain amount on Saturday or early Sunday morning before she left for Hawaii. They're gonna need to think the big picture. Oh, we need to catch up with the comments. We need to catch up. We have a lot of comments.
It's life.
I'll be putting it on the screen.
I'm still going to work today. I still have some patience. And I'm going to spend the rest of the day playing and taking my kids to the park on Mother's Day when they should be with their mother. So, you guys, I really don't want to do this, but it's truly like I feel an obligation and a duty to society because we projected this image of a perfect marriage for years on the internet, which built both of our brands, most especially hers. And I feel like I misled people. And now I feel a duty and a responsibility to the public to educate young people everywhere that what you see on social media isn't.
This man is not educating anyone, and any young person out there should not listen to this man, because this is a very dangerous thing to do. If this is how you're going to tackle it, this is not even a problem. We cannot even say there's a problem because we don't see the ex-wife fighting him that he's the one coming out to defend himself. She doesn't speak on you, so you're not educating anyone. And when we say the people, like you people just don't want to give him the chance. We've given him the opportunity, the chance, anything you want to call it right from the beginning. But this man keeps lying, and there's no truth coming out of this man's mouth. Not even for a minute. So I don't even know why people are creating excuses for him. Stop. The lady is not fighting you. You are fighting yourself. You are plotting. You said it from the beginning. You will make sure you torment her and you send her back to Africa. And that's what you want to do. And then you that said it, you're the same person. Ngozi, you're welcome. Ngozi from Madru, Anthony, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Ngozi is saying the person that invited Korra Hawaii paid the flight ticket. I know that people know that Korra would have paid that out of pocket, not from any GoFundMe or scamming anybody. If Korra is able to put money down for an apartment or she's paying in bits by people, at least they would have checked her bank account to see that she will be able to pay for that house that they gave her. So there is no way Korra will not be able to put her hand in her pocket and book a trip to what is it called? Hawaii. But this man will never say the truth.
Always the truth. It's acting. It's something that we do to craft a story. While we were making content on social media, I was miserable.
Can you imagine?
And I was doing it because I was trying to.
Did you see? He said when they were making content on Facebook, he was miserable. This man was not miserable at all. This man is lying. He was not miserable at all. He was the one coming out to defend that what Korra was doing, shaking her nyansh, and all of that was part of Korra's culture. Now he's coming out to tell us that he was miserable. No truth at all.
My wife happy. I was trying to have a happy marriage. I was trying to keep the family together. But I really, like, a lot of that content we made, I just didn't like it. It was just not what I wanted to. It was just not the image of myself I wanted to project to the world. But you make sacrifices when you're married.
Oh God, this man can lie.
So I'm sure I'm going to get lots more hate, and that's okay. I have accepted the fact that many people will continue to hate and harass me for the rest of my life. But at least when I'm being bullied and kicked on the playground, I stood up.
Yeah, Korra said it on her live stream that this trip has been planned since from December. That's what she said, that this was planned since from December. So if we're counting from December, January, February, March, April, May, about 5 or 6 months ago, right? According to what she's saying, okay?
Up and fought back against lies and manipulation. Am I a perfect human? Absolutely not. Nobody is. I work on myself every single day. And me starting to speak up and have a voice has been extremely therapeutic for my mental health. I feel like a man again. I feel like I feel like I've reclaimed my self-worth, my self-respect. And
see how he
if
thinks.
there's consequences for me speaking out, then so be it. But this shit's got to stop.
If there's consequences for him speaking out, I beg.
Like it is crazy.
Oops. All right, so that's rant. Okay, so now I want to pull up Korra's video, and I will leave you all to listen to that. And it's time for pick up for me, so I'll do that, put that, and I'll just let you people listen to Korra talking about her trip, because I want us to listen to everything. We'll also pull up Nancy's. Come on, network. Hold this up. Where is that video? Not this one. It's on her other page. Korra at. We're all used to pulling up her main page. Not this one. The one she's backing up. Let me see. Okay, so I'll leave you all to listen to Korra. I'll just dash outside and I'll be back.
Of escapism.
Escapism, Korra said. The act of escapism.
I'm going to Christ.
I want to put it how you people can hear.
Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers in the world. You deserve rights to your children. You're gorgeous, you're beautiful, exciting, you're everything you need to be. You're determined, you're courageous, you brought life into this world. Not a lot of people can do that. And you are the shoot. I pray that you continue to be the shoot. I pray that you excel beyond your wildest dreams. Guys, headed out. I'm going to a new destination. One thing I've learned about coping with a narcissist, good morning, is you have to always prioritize your wellness, or else all that stress that they put on you is going to start showing, and that's what they want. They want you to look like what they're putting you through. It's a shame that on Mother's Day, I am afraid to post my children on Mother's Day because my ex has weaponized my children's images, has weaponized my children's pictures, and so I cannot even share the joys of being a mother on Mother's Day. This is why I am going to escape right now. No, I'm not escaping out of this world, no. I'm just going to a destination. Happy Mother's Day. Unfortunately, I'm not going to post a picture of me and my children on Mother's Day because my children's images have been weaponized as a tool to bring me down. And that is what you deal with when you're dealing with a toxic narcissist. I am afraid of posting my children on Mother's Day. That's my reality. But I thank every single one of you that are empowering me to put an end to all of this. The GoFundMe is driving me gaga. I'm so grateful to every single one of you. It's Mother's Day, and I can't post June, Athena, or any beautiful memories I have of them. And I'm so sad. Celeste White, thank you for 2 my divine super things. I'm so sad about that inside. Yes, I am. I know some of you will say, must you post? Yes, it's one of the joys of motherhood to be able to share memories. It's one of the joys of motherhood. And my sisters will be posting their children. All mothers around the world will be celebrating their children. And I will not be, because my toxic ex has monetized and weaponized my children's images as a weapon against me. But we move. I'm going to Hawaii, guys. Let's go. I'm going to Hawaii. And after this live video, I'm going to block everybody laughing right now. Every single one of you laughing at my situation right now, you're going to be blocked. Yeah. Because that is the definition of wickedness. So laugh. Every single laugh on this live video is going to be blocked. Laugh. This thing about being a woman. Thank you. Let's go to Hawaii. La 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 la. Wanda Ashia, thank you so much for 20 stars. Appreciate you. Gonna have it all hang out. Let's stay about being alone. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out there. You deserve the best. You deserve rights to your children, and I'm going to fight for my own rights. Yeah. As much as they're laughing, they're gonna be crying. Amen. Amen. Leon J. Holiday, thank you so much for 100 stars. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to Hawaii. I'm going to escape because these are the little things I do so that I don't look like I'm dealing with a narcissist. I was in a narcissist recovery group when I just got divorced. And one thing I'll tell you about the women in that group was not a pretty sight. And that's when I learned the hard way that, hey, if you don't take your life into your hands, you're going to end up like this. So we go to Hawaii, guys. For better hygiene and things, I've learned the art of escapism. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for 10 super thanks. I'm going to Hawaii. Got the flight for $295. Trust me, was. And we're gonna go and see the most effective way to escape without breaking the bank. And it's William Crossland. Thank you so much for 400 stars. Appreciate you. Let's go to Hawaii. Last day of that day alone. The prerogative to have a little fun. Oh, 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 I'm gonna be crazy. In the lady. Hush, hush, hush. Oh, 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 your reaction, man, I feel like a bomb. Let's go, girls. My knees are ashy. Let's go to Hawaii. Deborah Smith, thank you for 10 super thanks. Hawaii, Hawaii. Takia Phillips, thank you for the shades. Period. I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star. You have to stop telling your location. Okay. So telling you a location by telling you the state that I'm going to. Okay. Thanks for your advice. Faith Phelps, thank you for 199 super thanks. Appreciate you. My knees are ashy. Guess what? You soon see them. Look at her. Now she's gotten the money, and now she's going to Hawaii. Da, 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 da. I see. Da, da.
I hope you all can hear. I'm back. Sorry, I will be putting back the comments. I stepped out to do something really quick, so you all keep listening to Korra.
So they're coming. 3, 2, 1. They're coming. And as they're coming, I'm blocking. So you're Martin, thank you so much for 50 stars. Appreciate you. It's Mother's Day. My page is demonetized because my ex has weaponized my children's images. It's turned it to a weapon to destroy me. That's what you get when you're with a narcissist. I'm not gonna look like women who have been tortured by a narcissist for years. They don't look so good. I'm not gonna let the stress kill me. I'm gonna do something about it, okay? Security, please. Yes, for sure. For sure. Security is important. Important. You're going through so much. This too shall pass. Amen. Amen. Shilty Bird, thank you for 500 stars. Go and have a good time, my queen. Thank you, Nancy. I will, my love. I will. I will, my love. Have a great time. All the stress of this week and the crying
will not show will not give me one single wrinkle on my face. Remove. Yesterday, I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. You see? Told you they're coming. Useless idiots. I'm ready for you. I told you they're coming. 3, 2, 1. You're going to do. Huh?
What happened?
How are these people making their way to this new page? Are you people obsessed?
Are you surprised, Korra?
How are you guys finding me on this freaking new page? Why can't you just leave me alone if you don't like me? Why will you trace me just to come and spite me? God have mercy. You are stalking me to come and insult me.
Korra, it's not about stalking you to come and insult you. These are some of the things we're saying. Look at how Korra sees this. Korra sees this as people stalking her to come and insult her. But this is not stalking you to come and insult you. They follow her around so they will convince people that have not heard about the lies and the fake stories that is going on. So more people get to believe them. That's why they are following you. Anywhere you go, they will keep following you until you uproot the tree from the roots. It will keep germinating. If you cut up the branches, it will grow and have more leaves, more branch, until you uproot it and the root is no longer in the soil. That's the only time that plant or the tree will wither. And that's what we need Korra to do. Uproot the tree. The root is who? Your ex. So if you don't uproot that and prove him wrong, take him to court, win your case. She said defamation, it doesn't have money. Even if we go for defamation, it's not about the money. It's about your image. It's about your name. It's about clearing your name. He succeeded in confusing some set or convincing some set of people that you're a bad parent. He will continue to do more. That's the point we're trying to make. Let's drink some water.
This is serious.
So this is serious. It has always been serious from the beginning.
You're a bastard. See.
Even Korra herself, she's still confused at this point because in her mind, we're divorced, we're done. You just do your thing, I'll do my thing. I'll be putting the comments on the screen so we can all read it together.
I guess I have to add my moderators on this new page. I thought it was just going to be me and my lovers. Apparently not. It's not.
Is this not some of the things we're trying to point out? Did you hear Korra's words here? I said we're going to play everything and we're going to analyze all of them together. So on this page, she has not even added her moderators. Korra have not even started making moderators. A person that has this amount of haters. If you don't speak on it and point out, because some of these things that we talk about, people are like, y'all leave it alone. People that truly love Korra are listening. They're everywhere. You can find them in comment sections, depending how. And people point out these things to her. And when they go to her comment and they drop some of these comments, she sees them. Even if she doesn't reach, she sees them. and she takes a note, a mental note of it. The moment they demonetized the other channel and you decided you were going to move to this channel, the first thing Korra should have done was adding her people. Oh my goodness. Yo, I'm not sarcastic. I have to dress up to go out and I'm back indoors. Let me get comfortable. This is summer in Greece. The weather is almost as hot as Africa. Okay. So Korra should have added her people here, but it's now that people started trolling her on this page. That's why I told you people that they will still find her to this page. That was before we started playing this her live stream. Let's continue listening to Korra.
I can take the whole perfume or just spray it before I go. If you know you don't like me, stop stalking me. Just unfollow me and leave me alone.
That's not going to happen.
Like me, follow me.
They're not going to leave you alone.
Stalking me.
Into consideration the date when determined because they set her up for this conflict situation where she
don't
has
tell
to
me
beg.
What to do with my own children when you have never had children. Once you give birth to your children, let them tell you you can't post them on Mother's Day. You can't do anything. Then you can tell people, hey, yes, I'm not going to post them on Mother's Day. Did you give birth to those children? Who are you to tell a mother that she cannot do a picture with her children?
I say it. I don't think that's something that you can, because Mother's Day does not fall on a particular date. Okay, let's say every 10th of a particular month. The dates will shift. The same way that maybe Father's Day sometime in the future might fall in a day where the kids will be with her. But we know that if he would ask to have the children, I don't think she will hesitate, even though he's been this terrible with her. You understand? But the thing is, if she will ask, he will not grant that wish. But if he will ask, she would. Okay, there's more chances that Korra would say, okay, no problem, Father's Day, go be with your dad. Because she said she doesn't want from her own words, I'm judging from what she has said on the online that we've heard. She said she doesn't want her children to have that daddy syndrome. So she really wants their father to be in their life. So I think because of that, it just happened that this year, Mother's Day fell on the day where the kids were supposed to be with him. And there's nothing she could do. If she was able to post the kids, it wouldn't even pain her the way it's paining her now. Do you understand? Because I believe the day before Mother's Day, if that's the day she was handing them over, or if it's that, she would do a video, she would do something with them, and she would post it. I believe she would have something on her phone. But the part that is paining her the most is the fact that, okay, they will be with you, it's your turn to have the kids, and even the memories I have. And she said it, my sisters will post, every other woman in the world will post that post. Not everybody posts. Me, I don't like posting families online and whatnot. I don't post at all. But people that post will post. That's the point she was making. So she should also be allowed to post the children. But even that, this man took it away from her. But yet he's telling us if she had asked for the photos and videos and how they will spend the day, and she will always live stream it. What is the use if she will not be able to live stream it and post it? Because that's what she likes to do. So at least for that day that people post their families, she should be allowed to also post her children. But the man has maliciously gone to block it from Facebook.
She gave birth to for what? Who are you? Who are you to take the rights of a mother? On Mother's Day, on every day, you say she cannot post them. She cannot do. Who are you? Did you give birth to them? Have you ever given birth to children? Who are you to take my rights away from me? Who are you?
Holy Mary, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us.
When you give birth to your own children, may all your rights be stripped from you. May you just be a free, surrogate, useless bag. May all your rights be stripped from you.
Korra the para. Korra the para. Let me leave some of this part, okay? Let me reduce this volume before YouTube will say that we don't they use strong words, as if strong language is not allowed sometimes. This whole thing, this man just knows how to play this type of game because this is what he is good at. Not being a chiropractor, he's good at doing stuffs like this. Being vindictive. That is what he's good at, and that's exactly what this man is doing. And he's not going to stop anytime soon. Making excuses of he's fighting. I don't even know what you're fighting. When you say you're fighting, there must be someone or something out there fighting you. Are you just fighting with spirits, or you're fighting with the air? He claims this person is fighting him, and every time you go to her page, she's doing her own thing. He will be the one that will. Cassie, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. So this man is wicked at his faith. The korra is in this situation is wrong with the man. Oh, I missed one comment here. Okay, so I agree. She needs a moderator and a marketing manager. Yes, at this point, when you build your brand to a certain level, you need to start having certain things. You need to have people, that would be checking your page and following up and making sure everything is okay, even certain statements. Okay.
They tell
So
you that you can't post your children, you can't share the dress.
it's really terrible.
They weaponize the images of your children. May they weaponize the images of your
Okay,
children.
I said in the UK, those special days are fixed, even if it's your week, to avoid conflict. Those weeks, okay, honor them. The parent that loses out gets an extra week. Doesn't did this deliberately. Wow. No. In the US now, I don't know how they do it. We need someone in the US that has an idea to come tell us. Do they used to fix such dates also? I say just out of playing a good game because girl allowing him to poke her. I think the thing is there are certain things that Korra is not aware of, and even him, even though he likes to act like I'm in contact with FBI every five minutes, there are certain things that he's also not aware of. But the thing is, because he has built this army of very mean people. Do you get? They will always do their research. Like some of them are that jobless that they spend all day doing research, plotting, holding meetings in their private WhatsApp groups and planning on what they can do. What are we going to do next? Oh, come up with ideas. As everybody's going to bed this night, make sure you don't sleep. Think of something bad we can do to this woman. So everybody, they start putting two and two together and they find out things that they can actually do, and they start suggesting to him, telling him what to do, and he comes out as the boss of zombies. When him and his puppets, when they finish holding their meetings, he'll now come out as the head and now start talking all this mumu talk that does not have sense. And then you now see some people some people matter tire me for this world, seriously. Like the way some people reason, I'm like, do you even have a head? Or you just have a head and there's no brain inside? Like if they crack open that head, it's going to be completely empty. Nothing is inside. How is it that somebody comes out and tells you something and you're running with it? Somebody's saying, oh, she left the children and went to Hawaii. And you think, yeah, all of you that you're talking, what about now that she left and went to? Are you serious? But at the same time, last week, you people were saying, yeah, how many times did he call police on her? But now, few days after they said, how many times did he call police on her for holding back the children? Now they're saying she left and she went to Hawaii. Can you all decide what you want and just stick with it? But no, because the person you're following and the person you're listening to is someone that is confused, and he comes up with all this confusing talk, and because people just don't want to see the truth, People just want to run with this. Oh, Korra is just out here. She's such a bad mom. Korra this, Korra that. If now they say let's make a prayer and let's pray that may you have, if you're a woman and you're supporting this man, may you have a husband like Justin. Or if you're already married, if they start praying for you, fasting and prayer, that may the person you're married to, even if he's behaving very nice now, may his character change and be exactly like that of Justin. Will you say amen? Because at the end of the day, we've seen people that they have good, like they can co-parent in peace. They don't like themselves, but just for the sake of the kids, just for the sake of the kids, they are able to co-parent in peace. But we don't see that happening with this man. Oh, new subscriber. Thank you so much. Thank you. I pinned the comment, but I didn't read it till now. Thank you. Feel at home. Feel at home. Over here, we stand by the truth. We're always there nailing it on the head the way it is. We're not talking for anybody to like what we're saying. You know, sometimes people say, I want to be in this place, people like me. I like when people don't like me. It's better. You know, it makes it easier. You just see the truth, you come, you say it the way it is. Anybody swearing at me, I read the comment, I continue laughing, and I'm going about my day. But I feel very happy and I sleep well at night that you see that truth I said, I spoke on it. Now let's go over to Nancy Umeh, and let's hear Nancy.
People are started. I've not even started my live video. And people are bringing what he said. He said. Can you? Okay. Let me just address this also for Nigeria. Check it. And then I'll do because people have.
You see, a good parent, she wants to talk about this. Her kids were there with her. She said to the two children, go downstairs. Her husband is here now. That she calls bro code. Cheta and Nancy.
He makes money off you guys. It is nothing without you guys. See, my sister built that page from scratch. Okay, the followers there are basically from my sister, so they are mostly Nigerians, and he banks on the judgmental nature of Africans generally to continue defaming her. Okay, so if he says everybody in her life, he has accused her of having something sexual to do with them because he knows. He knows for sure that you guys will run away with it. You run with it. You will run. You practically run with it because why? You assume that everybody that dresses like that is promiscuous, is morally decayed. I don't know, but you guys just believe that anybody that dresses like that is capable of doing everything evil. So he's banking on it. Happy Mother's Day, guys. He will defame her. No matter what, anybody, that's why he defamed her. He said it was Don Jazzy, then it was Slim Case, then it was Peruzzi, then it was Tank.
I didn't even know that Slim Case was around. Don Jazzy, Peruzzi, Slim Case.
Very soon to be my son now, because I mean, there's nobody left.
Yo, you guys. Did you all hear that? I knew about Don Jazzy and all of that. I didn't even know that Slim Case and Peruzzi and the rest of them were also among. So, in the American, Canadian fans over here, because I know we have Americans, Canadians, and where else? One audience, one other place, but I forgot. Okay, but then, and then we have Africans, Nigerians, and other parts of Africa also. Anyway, so this man just, and it seems like if you're a man and you say good morning to Korra, Justin will say you're having something to do with Korra. Let's just take this back again and hear Nancy say this thing.
He said, can you, okay, let me just address this also for Nigeria. Check it. And then I'll do this. You go down to. Blessings to you to happy Sunday. I want to address Nigeria. Broko, say hi.
Broko, say hi.
You guys, His page is nothing without you guys. He makes money off you guys. He is nothing without you guys. See, my sister built that page from scratch. Okay, the followers there are basically from my sister, so they are mostly Nigerians, and he banks on the judgmental nature of Africans generally to continue defaming her.
Some
okay?
actually.
So if he says
he banks on some, not everybody. The people that are doing the holier than thou, those people that feel like they're even holier than God in heaven. There are certain things that will happen. They will tell God, God, if I was in your shoes, I'm not going to do it like this. You are wrong for doing this thing like this. Those type. But in the night, when you go and check what they are doing, you will not be able to speak for the rest of your life, because you will not believe that holier than thou person is able to do that thing that they've been criticizing others for. That's how some people are delusional.
Everybody in her life, he has accused her of having something sexual to do with them, because he knows. He knows for sure that you guys will run away with it. You will run with it. You practically run with it, because why? You assume that everybody that dresses like that is promiscuous, is morally
bankrupt.
I don't know, but you guys don't believe that anybody that dresses like that is capable of doing everything evil. So he's banking on it. Happy Mother's Day, guys. He will defend her no matter what. Anybody, that's why he defended her. He said it was Don Jazzy, then it was Slim Case, then it was Peruzzi, then it was Tankridge, then it was my dad, then it was Cheta, then who else? Very soon it will be my son now, because there's nobody left. Nobody wants to hear what he said. He says it to Nigerians because he knows that two people will run with whatever rubbish he says. So keep it there. All right? It's Mother's Day. So yes, that is it. Okay? That's it. That's about it. Nobody should bring that rubbish to my page. He can never walk in the shoes that Cheta walks in. Thank you guys for the stars, Kat and Jamie Torres. Thank you so much. He can never walk in it. Okay? Stop going to that page. Stop commenting. Like, dry him out, because he's nobody without Nigerians. Absolutely nobody. Okay? Listen, you need to understand that this person has nothing left, no cards left to play. Like, they don't catch you.
So you can imagine, Korra had said this on her live stream, that she grew that page when they were still together. So tell me that this is not a deliberate act. Why didn't Justin create a different page for himself, start from fresh, and start telling the story? He used the page that his ex-wife created. So it means people that were following them there were following them because they liked what they were doing together. But now, all of a sudden, that he's no longer in the picture, he uses the same page that Korra grew for him, to use that against her, because he knows that he wants. I told you, the main target first is to make sure that he completely tarnishes her image in front of the eyes of her people, and he knows that will be very easy because of the way Korra dresses. That's the number one. That's the number one. If Korra was actually someone that listens, I would say people should tell Korra to just do this experiment. Let Korra start dressing properly. You will see some of these persons that speak ill of her now will change their mouth. So some of these persons, they don't have any beef with her, but just because of how she dresses. Because of how Korra dresses, they're not able to overlook that part and focus on the other thing. We're talking about their marriage. We're not talking about how the both of them dress or what they don't dress. But people just already have that in their mind. Some people have that in their mind, and they're like, who wants to take this kind of person serious? So whatever he says, they're like, that's possible. If she can dress like this, she can do that. If she can dress like this, she's capable of this. If she can dress like this, she cannot be she's not a wife material. If she can dress like this, she's a terrible mom. If she can dress like this, of course, she did all those things he accused her of. You are judging based on your biased mindset. People should be allowed to do what they want to do at the end of the day. People should be allowed to do what they want to do. Exactly. I said Nancy is correct, but I'm pleased that some Nigerians are critical thinking and not just running with his lies. You know, the thing is, if we even really look at most of all these Nigerians, let's focus on Nigerians mainly. These ones that are busy criticizing Korra Obidi and all of that, if you go and look at them, those ones that, because some of them they forget themselves, they come out running their mouths. If you click and then you go to their page, go check their Instagram, they are also dressed the way she's dressing. There are also those set of people that will take a photo and turn their back. I'm not sure what people are showing when they turn their back to the camera. And you go to their Instagram and 99.9% of all the photos you find there is from the back that they are showing. So you will notice that same people that come and start dragging her for not dressing properly, it's just that their own boldness have not reached that level to start wearing clothes that are as skimpy as what Korra wears. Not that they don't want to, they're just still trying to gain the morale and build, because they know that that's something that people frown at in Nigeria. So they just come out and they start with all of these ridiculous judgment.
Don't catch you like this and you're still lying every day. Lying. When you know that very soon you have to answer for all the wrong that you have done. Please, I need you have 24 hours to put out whatever evidence you have. Like, I'm tired. Like, imagine having evidence and keeping it to yourself. This guy by himself, confessed in his audio that he had with another blogger that he was an abuser of his patients. He confessed in the audio. Maybe you guys don't listen. You're not following this case.
That's very
by
true.
himself admitted to molesting his patients, and then he turns around and comes to accuse the whole internet of taking his job away from him. Imagine that kind of cycle. How can you admit to abusing your patients and you turn around and say someone is...
She's very correct. And another thing that you notice that Nancy didn't even mention here is the fact that there is another lady out on social media posting receipts on him, that posted things that are related to his job and what he did. So that's what caused whatever happened in his job place. It was not Korra, because the lady said she had allegedly they did a civil court case and she won him. And in the text message, she was asking him, why are you calling me with your office line? And this, I've told you to stop, meaning he was calling with his private number. Maybe she blocked him, and still he wanted to plead with her because he knew that if that would escalate, it will affect his job. But he wants to make everybody believe that is his ex. Did he address that? He did not. He only addressed the other young lady that they said he was having a relationship with. And yet he said they went out together, all foreigners, they drank, they got wasted, but nothing happened. And the main things that everybody wants this man to address, this Mr. Korra Obidi to address, he's not addressing. He is addressing everything else. And he comes out and he lies to people. People are feeling sorry. Oh, Korra is such a terrible woman. How dare you try to take food from the table of your ex? Don't you know that the food you're trying to take from his table, it's also the food that your kids are going to eat, But at the same time, they are saying that no, these people are not telling you the one that he's doing and the ones that he already did. They're not referring to those things, saying, oh, why is he doing the same thing to his ex-wife? Taking food out from her mouth. Are you not also taking food out of the mouth of your kids, since both of you have 50% custody? So she also needs to provide for the kids. But no, people are so focused on what this man is saying, and they don't want to listen. This small number of people, they are just very loud, and people think that there are so many. They are not many. Some of them are just one person with thousands of fake accounts. So that person will switch account to account, and come and drop all those long comments, and people will think that, oh my goodness, these are so many people. That's why you notice that most of the people that will put those type of comments, a lot of them don't even have profile photos. They're not even bold enough to come out and you want to support nonsense. Put your photo. Let's see. But they will come and comment, so you will not know who they are. It's easy. You have a Gmail account, you just create one, you can have several. And you use it to comment on Facebook, on YouTube, anywhere you want to comment.
Take my job. Someone came for my job. You came for your job. You did it by molesting your patient. Why did you molest your patient in the first place? If you are not molesting your patient, nobody will be coming for your job. Your patients are the ones reporting you. Eh? You get to dig in a deeper hole and so your time. If you don't post that evidence, then in 4 hours, he's a bastard.
Okay.
I'm so sick and tired of this rubbish. You will defend everybody. Defend. Are you not tired of lying? Eh? And you know that everybody in your family, every man in your family needs to learn from Cheta because you can't walk in his shoes. Thank you, Christopher. You can't walk in his shoes. Everybody in your family, everybody, is went to jail. Imagine everybody in your family being a jailbird and you are coming to talk to my husband. If you don't post that evidence, you're a bastard. You have 24 hours. That's me telling you. If you don't post that evidence, but I mean, Nigerians are not as stupid as the last time you brought out doctor charts. If you don't post that evidence, that's your imaginary FBI will review. Like seriously, how can you be? Broco will never answer you. So yeah, Broco is even looking at me like, what is this one? So like Broco will be like, this is what they thought. Broco that takes care of my siblings. That's how to be an in-law. He takes care of me.
Did you hear Broco? That's what Nancy calls her husband. He's just there looking at her as she's talking. He said it's yesterday he's hearing about what Mr. FBI best friend Justina said. And because she talks, Nancy understands this man, and I'm not surprised because he was once her brother-in-law, right? He was once family. She understands him and she knows how to give it to him. This man, if you all remember, in the beginning, now some people that started following this man from this 2024 don't even understand. In the beginning, how this man used to call korra the P word, all the this thing and this thing you can think of, the C word, in fact, all of those horrible words, he used to use it to describe her, and said he would never stop calling her those. So Nancy also know how to give it to him the way he likes to give it to her sister. And it pains him to his bone marrow whenever Nancy speaks to him. So that's why you will see him react. When every other person is doing something, you say, like them too. They work for me. They are my this. They are my that. They are my employee. They are making me this thing. They are making me more money. Oh, when Nancy opens her mouth and blasts him, he left Nancy and went to blast Nancy's husband because he knows that Nancy's husband might not really come in the way he does. Even if Nancy's husband will speak on it, address it, he might not really go down to that level of start insulting him, calling him names and all of that. So that's why he's targeting Cheta. And Cheta is here laughing, saying, it's even yesterday I'm hearing about it. Wahala. Ha. Now, wow, this life, no balance.
The one that carried this girl said, you are doing nothing in Nigeria. He told his brother, carry this girl to China, let her not be in this Nigeria. Make them know, make you know those families there. This is up and down. Go and learn how to walk. Now learn how to walk. Now walk there. He's the one that carried my people to China to go and find work for her. Push my brother to Canada. Pushing everybody in my family, pushing his own cousins, pushing everybody. That's the kind of person you want to compare to your family. Don't try it again, eh? Don't bring that evidence. Shut your mouth. Don't just talking rubbish. I'm challenging you, I'm double dare you. If you don't post the evidence that you have and your imaginary screenshot or screenshot, in the next 24 hours, Honda will fire you on your
No, I beg. Let me not fire his generation. You're connected to that.
Did not doesn't have anything to do with this.
It just makes these people get so angry. That kind of, now that you said this generation thing, that I remember when Korra was so upset talking that she almost placed curse on her own children. Now, see, Korra, be careful because you have kids with him, so don't place curse on his head and not his generation, because his children are also part of his generation. So let us not fire his generation. Let it fire his head or his nyash, so he cannot sit down for some months. Oh my goodness, this man.
Let's talk. The rest of your life, let me tell you, it's me swearing for you now. The rest of your life, you will continue to be a failure. Everything you never succeed. And I'm swearing for you. I don't want to do the big swear here. I'm going to do it later. You will continue to go down. You will be everything you touch.
Nancy the vex.
Since you think you can open your mouth and talk rubbish, if you don't post that evidence, I know. You think I'm your mate? Are you stupid? When he started this rubbish, he went and told one of his illiterate brothers to bring my ex-boyfriend, and the ex-boyfriend couldn't speak English. Yes, they came to say, I'm not his ex-boyfriend. The person couldn't speak English. He can't even lie properly. Why are you such a failure? Okay, that's it. Let's do our massage. Boko, please. Sorry for. I called Boko to help me set up this machine because I don't know how to do it by myself. Stop going to his page. Nigerians, stop going to his page. This guy is useless without you guys. He says these things and he expects people to continue. It's in his mind, he's giving woto. If he doesn't post that evidence and if what he's saying is not true, he will die before his time. Yes. Please. Okay, that's fine. Why do you come and defame a family like that? Because
you see? Did y'all hear it? When Nancy said that word, the husband said, "No, talk that one," meaning don't say that. But this is the same person that just said he's posting, like the person that is collecting woto is the person that is still telling the wife to please don't say that one. When people speak, sometimes you can actually tell. This is the same Cheta that he said he didn't know when he said Korra came with some 2 hefty black men. Black people don't suffer. Sorry, people of color. Sorry, all over the world. We don't hear we have all suffered in the hands of people like Justin. The very hefty. When you see Nancy's husband, there is nothing hefty about Nancy. I don't even think he even goes to the gym to train like bodybuilding thing. No. I believe he just does his normal regular exercise. Regular man. Justin went and described him as that hefty black man. From not knowing the hefty black man, was that last year? I think so. I think this happened last year to 2024. That's 2023. Nancy's husband was a hefty black man that he didn't recognize, and he was scared to death that he thought Korra brought people to jump him. To 2024, now he has secret on bro code. On Cheta. It is well, this life. It is well. What I want to tell people that are running with these stories, you can, when you look at this whole thing, you can actually tell that this man is just being malicious. This man is not just out here doing things the way things are supposed to be done. This is not somebody that plays by the rules. That's why everybody's saying, Korra, buckle up. There's no time to be looking at him and saying, oh, let's just pity him. Let's do this. Imagine this man even lying, telling us, I contacted FBI. Every minute you're contacting FBI. Like the whole of FBI in the United States are there for just him to respond to his marital issues. If that's what the FBI is for, don't you think by now they would have all gone out? Of course, how many phone calls are they going to take about divorce and bitter exes in the United States, as big as it is? Every minute, people going. That means most times when you call for almost 6 months, your call won't even go through because the line will always be busy because there are so many people that are divorced. So everybody is going to be calling and calling and calling, and they're going to have. This man is just not even thinking. At least when you want to come out and tell this type of lie, think through it and like, wait, how am I going to say it? Let me see if I can say it in a way that somebody can actually understand and believe me. Focus on the main thing. You're not focusing on the main thing. The problem is the GoFundMe. Oh, why she's doing this? And I keep asking, did you contribute a cent? Why are you concerned about what she wants to do? Him and his cohort, the other shameless people out there, that their job is to just talk nonsense and nonsense and nonsense. And I'm just watching them. You will live in a glass house, you'll be throwing stones. The day one will hit yours accidentally, all the glasses in your home will shatter. That home, that's it. You cannot be in the marketplace and be throwing stones because you're not sure who that stone will land on. It could be one of yours. Well, this man and his gang, they will stop at nothing. But yet people say, you're fighting a good fight. You're fighting a good fight. We are with you. We are with you. I don't know why they even say we. Then you speak for yourself. Who is supporting such nonsense? A person that cannot think for themselves. And if you cannot think for yourself, just ask questions so people can keep explaining and explaining, maybe to get to a point where you start understanding a little bit. But this man will not stop. A person that comes out on Sunday, that is Mother's Day, instead of him to just come out, make maybe a beautiful post about his mother and all the women in his family and all the women out there that are supporting him to go fight himself, wish them happy Mother's Day. Let that day just be. No, he came out telling us, I really, and if you notice, even from when he started his tell-all story, he kept telling us, I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Oh, you really don't want to do this, but somehow you're able to do it. You're able to do this whole thing. You know, another thing that I like the fact that Korra knew that she was traveling. People were going to say that it was the GoFundMe funds. And for people that are talking about that, I just want you people to wait until Justin posts evidence before you start running, because all this comment that I'm seeing online and people say, you've gone now. She has started. She's going to do this. She's going to do that. She did not say that she has zero money in her account. Legal battle, and this is not even going to be just one legal battle, because this man is not stopping. This man is not stopping, because if this man has stopped, she wouldn't even be asking for this GoFundMe, because what is it? The court already ruled that they have 50-50. The case of posting the kids or not posting the kids, we saw what the court document said. So tell me, why did this man go to Facebook to go and block his ex-wife from posting her own children? Children that she carried in her tummy for 9 months. The second one, she even bettered that one in front of all of us, in front of the whole world. Anybody that wants to see the videos are still there online. Why would somebody go through all those pain and you're telling the person when to post, how to post, when not to post? Doesn't that show the kind of person you are? Of all the videos that we saw that was posted that he took down, did we ever see anyone where the children were in danger? Did he see anyone that, oh, maybe the child was hanging outside from the balcony and she was inside talking, and maybe, and something, doing something that is going to hurt the child? Because if that was the case, He was supposed to go back to court. Is that not where you people sorted the whole thing out? And he's been looking for full custody, yet he will not go and get a job or look for more clients. But he was looking for who's going to give him spousal support. After you run your mouth, I'm leaving this woman, I'm divorcing this woman, you went to court to go ask for spousal support. You know, shame knock at you. This man, I'm just looking, I'm like, he knows what he's doing. Actually, this man knows what he's doing. He really targeted from the beginning. This man really was looking for a type of woman, because if Korra was one of those hotheads, they would have fixed this man where he belonged long time, like from the beginning. Because when Korra was making those statements of he's going to slap her and tell her that it's just a figment of her imagination, I'm like, ha. Korra, your own is good, oh. Your own is good. I can tell you this for free. I'm also a Nigerian, but let me narrow it down for you. Women of my own tribe, I'm of a different tribe from Korra. Women of my tribe, you don't dare. You see what they call wrestling? We are professionals at wrestling. So even if you're a man, we can lift you up and put you on the shoulder and throw you down and break all your bones. You can slap me and tell me that is the figment of my imagination. You don't finish. You have permit. You have died that day. And let me also tell you, you see jailhouse, all this one that they have in order, it's fine. It's too nice. You should go to Nigeria and see what the prisons look like, the jailhouse look like. Still, will not they fear you. They will not be in America. You not slap me and tell me it's the figment of my imagination. You don't, meme. Yeah, well, lie. You not go try that rubbish. So Justin knows the kind of people. Not one from my tribe. In fact, when you see us alone, and if they sit on top of you, you will vamoose. If one woman from my own tribe in Nigeria sits on Justin, he will disappear. He cannot stand up. Let him. He won't even be able to. You can't. You cannot raise your hand because they are called one bone. Do you understand? Like when they grab you, when a woman grabs you, even 5 men cannot remove their hands. That's how tough they can be. He's here, and that's what I'm telling people. Like, people, you don't get it. He knows what he was looking for, and he looked and took his time. That's why he was able to get away with a lot of the nonsense that he did. Because you see this type of thing, and being that you were also based in a place where things like this are not even tolerated, but she still tolerated it and covered up everything because she wanted the marriage to work. Now he's coming out to tell us he was miserable. But when he was in charge of finances, he was the one telling us this is part of her culture. I'm okay with whatever my wife is doing. Because money was coming in, he was in charge, living like a king. Somebody that you said, or someone that you claimed was treating you like a king. In return, how did you start treating the person? Just put 2 and 2 together. You will know that this whole thing is not adding up. It is not adding up. And if Korra does not sit down and start taking the right decision, doing the right things, the next 18 years, best believe, this is what you're going to keep hearing. From time to time, something will pop up. And now that he knows that whenever he mentions her name, he gets traffic, more views, more people are coming in, more people are talking about it, and that's bringing more people, curiosity. People want to go online and see what he's doing and, listen to that thing that other people are talking about. This man will keep going because this is soft money. And it's paining him that he is not able to make the type of money that she makes. Once Korra is live, you're seeing stars. You go over to YouTube, you're seeing super chat, you're seeing super thanks. People are joining channel membership. Any way that people can support Korra, they support her. He does not have that. Go on his live streams. I've never seen any of his live stream and I see him telling somebody, thank you for that super chat. Thank you for that. Sorry, thank you for that stars, because he streams more on Facebook. Thank you for stars. Thank you. I've never heard him say that. So even those people that are running their mouth as, oh, we support you, we're with you, it's just for mouth. No wonder they always fight between themselves. No wonder they are jealous of each other. Now we're waiting. The 24 hours is still counting. Instead of him to post from, if we go and check, hold on, let's go back to Facebook. Let's see. Nancy's video was 18 hours ago. Let's go back to his page. Let's see his last post. Mr. Korra Obidi. Where is his page again? Okay, let's pull it up. Okay, let's see. So Nancy's video, when Nancy was challenging him to post those receipts that he said he has, was actually 18 hours ago. She did that live stream 18 hours ago, right? Right, okay. His last post is 10 hours ago. So there's no way he didn't see that. But his last post had nothing to do with Nancy. He just posted the photo of himself looking. he posted the photo of himself that people created with AI, where he's holding Coca-Cola, hairstyled like a woman with beards, wearing a white tank top and a I think sky blue jeans. And he's writing, I look so prettier than those women. Now he's not attacking. I don't even know which women he's really fighting, because nobody is fighting with this man. People are just saying, we hear you, we see you, but the story is not adding up. If you want to tell us something, tell us the truth. If you're not going to tell us the truth, leave us alone. Our ears are tired. It is itching because we keep hearing the like mosquitoes or flies in your ears. That's not what we want to hear. If you want to tell us the story, tell us the truth. Don't come and lie to us, because we're not silly. We can watch your video or read anything you're writing and we can understand. And from your own mouth. And you see, this is the problem with lying. When you're lying, for a while you'll be consistent because you have to keep reminding yourself, right? But then it gets to a point where you now forget what you said and what you didn't say, because you will not be able to remember everything. And most of these liars, they think they are so good, and so they don't even write down the lies they're telling. So whenever they want to come back, you go back and read it up and refresh your memory. No, that's not what they do. He tells all those stories from 2 years ago, last year, and what he's telling us 2024 is still not adding up. But he keeps insisting. And he wants to, at this point, force it down the throat of everybody. And his problem now is women. Every time Justin is attacking women, if he's not attacking his ex, he's attacking Nigerians. If he's not attacking Nigerians, he's attacking women. But you will never see him in bringing the same energy to come and support. Now, somebody dared you 18 hours ago. When it was time for you to post that like last, God. Social media. When you consume stuff on social media, some of the things you see, you will just be pissed off. When it was time for Justin to come and post that thing he called bombshell expose about his ex-wife, you see how he flew and came out with that text message. I was saying, I hope I did not hit the head of Athena, Justin's child, thinking that, oh, this will be damning. Everybody's going to, oh boy, my oh my. This is just going to finish her completely. And that flopped on arrival. It was dead on arrival. And then he went back to the drawing board. Now it's time to bring in the this thing. So people will look at the family, bring in the brother-in-law of Korra, Obidi. Of all the people in the world, that man could go, and if he wants, you decide to cheat on his wife. I mean, Cheta. Of all the women in the world that he will go to is his own wife's sister. That's the only Bekus that he sees in his line of duty, and he's traveling and going out to do his job, from leaving his home and getting to his office. It's only his sister-in-law's Bekus he sees. All those other beautiful women all around also that are well packaging their things and all of that he can approach. He didn't see anyone. It's his sister-in-law that he will be looking at with that type of eyes. Who looks at their family member with that type of eye? Because at the end of the day, when you marry into a family, that family becomes yours. Except you're just a weird person that all the family do somehow to you, or you people have issues already. That's when you don't see that family. For example, what's this Nigerian celebrity, Wafe father, that just got married? Even I said got married. Okay. Immediately she announced her engagement. What happened? The family of the guy came out releasing official statements saying they don't recognize that engagement or the marriage, even before the traditional marriage was done, even before the wedding. Just because they posted the photo of their engagement, his family is releasing official statement. In my mind, what kind of family is this? If it's me, I'm running. Because that's not that. So except you have a situation like that, then, for example, if I heard, if in the future, if a father is on an interview and does not refer to that her husband's family as her family, I will understand. Because who comes out to social media to blast somebody like that? Something that you people can sort privately. So Justin was part of these people's family. And the same thing with Cheta that married into Korra, married one of the Obidis. So why would Cheta be looking at Korra that way? So it's just in saying that if he had been to Nigeria, and if Korra's mom was alive and accidentally walked in and she was probably didn't tie her up very well, something, he will not. The next thing, his cucumber will just break out of his trousers, because who does that? Nobody looks, or your father or your mother, or your brother, your sister, you start looking at them with that type of eyes, even if you see them in a state of undress accidentally. You will not start looking at them that way. Your mind is already programmed that this person, except only sick people that do that. We know that sick people do things like that. But a person that is not sick knows that immediately you're already programmed in your mind, this is family. Nobody looks at their family that way. I don't want to say that word, but nobody looks, to their family members at all. Because there are so many people out there that he could go and look at that way. Not one from his family. So 10 hours ago, this is what Justin is posting. 14 hours ago, this is what he's posting. And then Nancy, that's what it means. Nancy almost responded almost the same time after he did his own, I think. Because if you look at the video where he spoke about this, this one is one he talked about the manipulation. So let me see how many hours. So maybe that's a day old video. Yeah. So that video is 1 day ago, and Nancy 18 hours ago. So Nancy responded few hours or the next day to what he has said. And he came out with this. Let's wait till evening. Let's wait till evening. I think in United States, it's just their day is starting, right? Slowly. So let us wait. Let us wait and see those messages. Because if you ask me, Nancy already dared you, and the husband was right next to her when she was daring you. If there was any truth to what you were saying, maybe the husband would have been kicking her leg under the table. No daram, no daram. Do you understand? But he was there laughing as she was daring him to post those stuff. So let's wait and see those crunchy messages that he's going to post. But trust me, I think the next thing this man is going to talk about is going to be something that connects to his ex-wife. Because at the end of the day, if you really look at this thing, he's not out here to shade Cheta. His problem is not Cheta. His problem is Korra. He just wants people to see Korra as a very loose woman. The way he was championing, that last year he was championing how bad of a mom she is. She's not fit to have those kids. The court was supposed to give him full custody. Money in no work, money in no get. His best friend don't confirm say money in no get. Yet in they find full custody. I don't understand. Do you think the court is going to consider you because you speak softly and you spray water on your hair and you brush it to one side? No, the court is going to consider the welfare of those little children, not what your mouth is saying. They have to make sure that your income balances with that your very sharp mouth. And in his case, that's not it. But yet he's been championing for this full custody for so long. She's not even looking to go for full custody, because she said she wants the children to have their father. So looking at both of them, you can tell. But let us wait and see that message that I'm waiting. Okay, the day is starting. It's already afternoon over here. It's already about 2 p.m. here. The day is starting in the US. Let's give him until tomorrow to see if Justin is going to drop the bombshell so we can come back and discuss it, or he's going to start watching his ex-wife in Hawaii and see what she's going to do. If she goes and buys something now. If that her other phone that was replaced, if that phone came after this thing, he would have said she used the money to go and buy iPhone. If that phone had come after this GoFundMe, that's what he would have said. But I just want people to understand that when you listen to this man, put 2 and 2 together and just understand what he's trying to do. A person that came out and told you, like, he did not sugarcoat his words, he did not hide it, he did not hold it back, he didn't keep it in his heart and say, this is what I'm going to do. He did not keep it a secret. He came out and said, this is what I am going to do, and I will not stop until I achieve my goals. I won't stop. So nobody should come and say these things are not calculated. This man dragging Cheta is not about Cheta. This man is dragging this thing. Exactly. I say it. Justin will be glued to the Hawaii live stream. Then he'll come and say he used to go for the beach to buy popo. Not only popo, self. Even the energy, if she will if she would if she will even go to dance, like do her street dance the way she loves to do, dance in the street and things like that. Justin to say the energy drink that she drank to have energy was from that. Okay, it was she went to the GoFundMe post and withdrew money to buy energy drink that she had the energy to come and dance and fool her followers that he always feels sorry for. I don't understand. You don't like her, but you feel sorry for her followers. You feel sorry for her supporters. You feel sorry for her donators. Why? Why are you feeling sorry for them? They like the person that you don't like, but you're coming here telling us that you feel sorry for them. They did not ask you, one, to feel sorry for them. The money they gave her, it was out of their own mind. They decided, oh, I want to support this woman, or I want to support this cause. They dipped their hand in their wallet, in their pocket, in their bank accounts, and sent money to her. Why is this something that this man keeps running with? I don't understand. But we will wait and we will see it. That's for sure. He will not miss any live stream because he's arming himself with baseless nonsense that he will come and start telling us again. And then let's see if he's going to drop the Chetas stuff. Okay. Yes, has already warned us about his intention. We should believe him. First, should get an experienced lawyer. The thing is, I feel like even she thinks he's speaking out of anger. That's what I think. She sees the whole thing when he was saying those things. For me, from day one, all those things he said, I believed everything he said. When he said he was going to deal with her and do it, I knew that if this man will have to lie and manipulate and plot and do things that will make the system think that something is wrong with that woman and they sent her back, that's what this man will do. But if this man does not achieve those goals, he will never ever stop plotting. Even when people don't see him speaking online, people think, oh, now he's on a break. He's never on a break. That man is constantly plotting because the end goal is where he's targeting. Just like someone starting a business saying, this is where I want to be. So you don't stop. You keep walking toward that goal because you've already set that goal. And for him to come out and say it boldly for the whole world to hear that this is what he's going to do. And fast forward 2 years later, his actions, words, videos, everything is still backed up by that statement he made from the beginning. I will take you down. I will bring you down. And that's exactly what he has done. And she should not take it lightly. She shouldn't. Welcome, Gold. Thank you very much for joining us. And that's what these boo-boos don't get. Someday they will get it. All these people that don't understand, the reason why there are still people that even believe what he's saying is because Korra has never faced this man squarely. She keeps ignoring him. That's what she had always done. Is now that he did this final one, that she was like, wow, even children that I had in my stomach for 9 months, I'm not gonna have the freedom to post. That's when Korra's eyes cleared. Because if he will do this one now, what will he do next? Maybe to get to a point where she won't even see the kids anymore. So now she knows she needs to fight. But let her know that the battle is going to be a tough one, because this one has started since from the beginning. From the moment he said he was leaving her, that's when he started putting things in place to take her down. So it will not be an easy one. If she wins one, he will go plot something else. They will land in court again. If she wins another one, he will go plot something else. They will land in court. His minions are out there too, championing nonsense. They're doing everything they can to scare. Brands will not even want to work with her because, like, I beg, it's too much. So until she nips it and uproots the root, which is the X, the other people will continue. So I just don't know why people can see that what just saying is so dangerous for Korra's safety. They think it's a game. A lot of people don't think that he will follow through with what he's saying, because he speaks very calmly, and he just does everything soft when he's on camera. I don't think that's how he is when he's off camera. He's very soft when he's on camera, because he's trying to give you the information, but he doesn't want you to believe him. And that works good for him, because when you're out there doubting him, he is plotting and doing the things that he needs to do. But that man will follow through to the last word that he has said from the beginning. For people that don't know what we're talking about, go find his old videos. When he first came out and announced their separation, that their divorce, when he said he was divorcing her, the way he even said it, we thought he had already filed and it was already in motion, actually. That's the way he said it. But that's not even the video. I want people that are just following this story in 2024. Go back and watch where he said those threatening things to her. I don't even think even she knows or sees the seriousness of what those words that man said. Because if they know, or if she saw it that way, she will buckle up even more than. That's why these things that happen in the UK and none came as a surprise, because when this person has planned, they will start recruiting. We've seen it happen several times. They will start recruiting people that will help them carry out this job. It doesn't matter if you run to the end of the world, they will find someone on the dark web. They will go find someone that will continue the process of whatever they want to do over there where you are. So you will run, but you will not be able to hide. The cowway is sick, is fooling people. Absolutely. Because a lot of people are used to, when you're angry, when you mean something, you speak with authority, you say it, it shows the anger and everything. No, that's not how he's saying it. He's saying it in a way that you would just maybe not even pick on what he's saying. And he said it then. If you notice, he's not repeating it anymore. After he said it then, now the new thing we started seeing 2 years later is him saying, I want to co-parent in peace. But remember that was not his words. I will take the kids from you and I will send you back to Africa. And even when Korra came out and said the ones he said that he didn't see on camera, I said, I will send you back to just a shithole. Did they shock you? When somebody says this type of things to you, know that that person have plans. He said it several times. You people don't understand the American court system. He did not understand his own system either. That's why he was bragging the way he was bragging. He thought that because she was not a citizen, case will favor him more because he was an American citizen. Forgetting that in court, evidences will be provided. And she did not enter the country illegally. His words are, recruiting and encouraging crazy followers. Yeah. I felt the UK have made Korra sit up, but she is still dragging her feet about that. About that, I don't think she knows the gravity of what she is dealing with. I think because she went through a whole lot when they were together, she feels like she knows him very well, and there are certain things that he will not be able to do. But what she's forgetting is that he has made those statements, and for him and his kind of person, when they say something for everybody to hear or something happens in the open, they will never want to be proven wrong. They will want to follow through. It doesn't matter how difficult, or they will buy trying. That's it. And he has said it the following years. He's not repeating those things anymore. He has it in his heart. That's why everything he's doing is going in line with what he has said. And he will not stop. You know those type of cases where somebody will chase them and then fight them, they will now go to court, and you now hear them saying things like, but you people saw the sign and you people didn't do anything about it. I told you people I was going to do this. She thought, or, you know those crazy ex, when they finally on leaving their partners and all of that, they will tell you, on unaliving their partner, they will tell you, I told the person, she didn't believe me. You always hear things like that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So don't underestimate a man that has nothing to lose. He keeps saying how he lost his career, etc. He keeps blaming her, but that's not her responsibility. She's really not responsible for the career that will not even see. his behavior, and evidences are out there to back it up. His behavior, because when that Canadian blogger was speaking with him, he was asking her which of it, because I have done a lot. Those were his words. When the Canadian blogger contacted him and told him that two women sent her something that is implicating and can put him in trouble, the first thing he asked was it work related? She said no, but it is really, really bad. He now asked, was it nudes? She said, she didn't. She said, I don't really want to. And then he said, I'm just asking you these questions because I have done a lot. So I don't really know which one. Like he was trying to wrap his like which of the situation. He couldn't because there is so many that he has done. So he couldn't guess which one that this blogger has. Those are his own words. I have done a lot. So when he goes to court, he's going to prove that you've done a lot. So she did not destroy his job. He destroyed his job by himself. That was his own doing. It wasn't his ex-wife's doing. But of course, saying it that way will make the people that are backing him even support and back him more. So that's why he's saying it. All right. Anyway, that being said, time for me to leave you people, and I'll see y'all later. I have to go to the gym. Let me go and do some workout so I have energy to come and drag this man more since he will not rest. They say a child, I said the mother will not sleep. That child too won't sleep. Abi? So let me go and exercise and have more energy to come and talk more. That being said, I will see you all later. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. So let me jump in quickly and do this quick one, and we'll be here for 2 hours. Boy, oh boy. Broke. Ah, you're still here. Okay, you didn't drop a comment before I thought you left. So he had said that he wants to see her be unalive or be sent to prison, or the kids he put in foster care. But now he's saying that she was the one that wanted that she was doing things that would have made the kids to be in foster care. He's taking, that's why I said he's lies. He cannot remember what he said, but he doesn't know that the people that are listening to you will remember what you have said, and the videos are still online for people to go back and watch, okay, and hear what you said. So they will know. People are advising him to take down this. It's already too late. Once you've posted something, there are some people that their job is very quick. Immediately you put it out there, they've already downloaded it and they will keep it. So his words are there. He has said these things. Yes, that beginning, this man was saying all manner of. You could see that this man was mad at that woman. Couldn't stand that woman. Didn't want to even see her for a second. The moment he said he was divorcing her, I think that woman just wanted her to just disappear, not be available anymore. Either go back to Africa where he won't get to see her, or just vamoose completely, disappear. So I've been missing your life. I think is yes, gold. I don't know where you based in the States. I don't have a particular time I go live, but most times I go live in the evenings, European time, and sometimes it is very late. I go live around 12 midnight my time. From 11 p.m. to 12 midnight my time, and that's for people in the United States. That's like the best time. Okay, from 12 midnight to 2 a.m. my time. Like the last live stream I did, I was live until 3 a.m. on Sunday. But when I do my morning live streams, my morning is like night in the US. People are still sleeping. So you probably, when you wake up, you see that I was already live. Well, most times if I'm doing stuff, I just come in and do the live stream, and I know that most people catch up to the replay because I see the comments, and so I know that people catch up to my replay. So sometimes I'm like, instead of me not to keep you people updated, I would rather just do the live stream, and when you're online, you will be notified that I was live, and you will see the live stream. It is, yeah, not easy to catch up. Okay. Let me see. Since actually evidence are there with his own mouth in the videos. Yes, that's true. Gold is in the Caribbeans. Okay, French Caribbeans. Okay. I see. That's why. Because I remember some YouTubers too when we used to go live and we used to visit each other a lot. Those were in the Caribbean. Sometimes I used to miss their live stream too. By the time I'm coming on, they're already done. Yeah. Okay. Said he's responsible for losing his own career. Number one, he doesn't like to walk. He was dependent on Korra supporting him. No, he was living the king lifestyle. She was treating him as a king in China. That's why he was fast. He wanted to marry her quickly and take her to the United States so he would continue living the king lifestyle. What he forgot to bank on was the fact that in the United States, Korra's eyes, she goes to see things differently than the way she was seeing it in China. So he miscalculated on that one. Oh, God. Good said, I like your analysis. You're not biased. Thank you so very much. No need, no need, no need. The truth is what we will say. We will say it the way it is. If Korra messes up, I will say it. But Justin never does anything right. That's the huge problem that I always see. Because even when he went to this thing, when Justin went to Portugal, I was expecting him to give us Portugal content so we can actually say, oh, okay, now he's in Portugal, he's doing his Portugal. He went there to go and be shading his wife, his ex-wife. I say wife, God forbid, his ex-wife. So there's nothing. And people like, you're always saying he's never done anything right that we have to clap hands for him. Nothing. So that's just it. Brooke said he loves the easy life. That's why he asked the court to have him alone monetize the kids in his life and not Korra. The thing is, even if, let's even talk about this. Even if the court had allowed this man to do something with the kids, like monetize, there is nothing that man is not talented in creating content. Notice that when he's not talking about his ex, the view drops. How many times did this man tell us he was going to be putting educational content? I know how many educational channels I follow here on YouTube. That people will put out this, you will see millions and thousands of views they get, comments, and people. This man's own case is different. All those holistic doctors and whatnot, their videos are all over YouTube. Go and see the views they are getting. So how is he a chiropractor and he cannot put on something? And but whenever he talks about he's breaking people's bones and pretending he's doing his, nobody watches, nobody listens. But immediately he says, my ex, before he even put wife, people have landed and they start listening. Immediately people know that he's talking about his ex. People fly. So that's why he's banking and that's what he's using to cash out. And that his best friend confirmed it. His best friend in the UK. Didn't that lady tell us that he used to cry about how much Korra is making in a month after they were no longer together? Even that his best friend calls him a lazy person because instead of him to go and create content, he's busy looking at what his ex-wife is doing. Ah, absolutely. Absolutely. So why he was still busy finding ways to bring his ex down. Absolutely. He never stops. He never stops and he never gets tired. Hmm. Mm. Always back to back before their court situation, back to back. And instead of him to improve and try different, you sometimes you have to twist your content, try different things to see what your audience like and what they're really paying attention with, interacting with, and you just adjust here and there, tweak things. But that man doesn't want to. If he does, he will find a new audience that will listen to him and not people that wants to come and listen to all the nonsense and lies that he has to say about his ex-partner. This is 2 years later. You're still crying over a spilled milk. That's not going to put the milk back in the cup. Leave it alone. It's already done. It's done and dusted. Move on. It's just, the whole thing is just strange. Gold said, see my own, my own is that no matter how heated this thing gets, I just wish girl I would just do the needful quietly. Well, she will need to do what she needs to do quietly, but I feel like at some mostly all these people that she needs to take to court, all those women that are running their mouth on Facebook for how many years now, those people need to be taken to court for defamation and whatever the outcome, like she should when she win those cases, because they've said things that are really, really damaging to someone's reputation and they've not provided any evidence. So taken to court, done and dusted, post the final listen because that's going to help to clear her name. Also, the same thing with him. Take him to court, let him go prove where he saw you doing all these things he said and all whatnot. And when you're done, let everybody know because he will come back and twist what the court said if she doesn't put it first. So once it's done, find out from your legal team if it's okay, what you can share and what you cannot share, and just update people on what is going because over 2 years he's doing. If you don't start correcting those things, taking him to court, let him answer to it, he will keep doing it, and your image at some point you will not even have any image anymore. So let her do what she needs to do and inform people and post this and that. The shame would drive him inside. When he has lost so many cases, he will stop. Then the next thing, the story will change. You now start hearing, I've done my best, I've tried, I've thought enough. Now I'm just going to mind my business. He has said it so many times. He will bring out educational content. He's not bringing out any educational content. He just keeps doing the same type of content, the same type of content. So that's just it. Mm. Okay. So I'm not saying he should be like May Edoche, but see as an example, see how May is winning and she kept quiet. Yeah, May's you is not even as dangerous as this man. Do you understand? Yul is a loud-mouthed, empty container that is not really a threat to the ex. You're in that way. Really, if you actually look at him, the new wife might even she looks like someone that can actually do something, but not even you. Yul is just a braggadocious person that will try to paint himself as this strong man, boss man, king of kings, lord of lords, but it's just an okpokorishi, mkpokoro madu. You understand? So, but this particular one is telling you, I'm going to make sure you're no longer existing, you're this, you're that, and for all the things he has been doing, the level of hate that he has built against that woman, it's unbelievable, you know. Shelly Ann, Alexis, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Tascora needs to also file for full custody of those kids and only allow him supervised visitation. Well, I don't think Cora will do that because Cora said she doesn't want her kids to have that daddy issue. So that's why she wants them to really have full relationship or to the best of, you know, that they can. So I don't think she will ever file for full custody. I don't think so. Because she doesn't even see him as a dangerous person. She doesn't. Even now, she doesn't know the level at which that man can go. I feel like if somebody tells her certain things that this man is capable of from what we've heard him say and the way he behaves, she will tell you, nah, he will not be able to do this one. Okay, he can do this one. He will tarnish my image. He will lie on me. He will this, he will that, but he won't be able to do this. He won't be able to do that. She's still in doubt somehow, and still downplays what this man is capable of. So she won't do that. She won't. That's something she will not do. She will not file for full custody. She won't. I don't think so. Because she's considering her children, you know. And I feel like if she does, that will be worse. If she files for full custody, he will take it to the next level. And the next level I'm talking about is no longer going to be a social media talk. It's going to be action. And if you understand, you know what I mean. If she ever dares to file for full custody, then everybody needs to start fasting and prayer for her. Yes, Shelley, you're right. You're right. You're very correct. All right, so yeah, I've been talking since my gym people are calling me. Let me go. Let me go. Let me leave you guys and go to the gym to exercise a little bit. I'll have the energy, and if I come back in the evening, so when I come back, if we have the time, let's see if by then, by the evening, because I'll go to the gym, return. By the time I finish one or two I have to do, let's see if Justin would have posted anything else. Based on, he never stops. Okay, he never sleeps. He never relaxes. Brooke said that he was when I was calling her, yeah. Yeah, that's why and other bad names in front of June. Life wasn't that daddy issue when June was crying, telling him to stop. She doesn't see it that way. Seriously, Cora doesn't see it that way. You know, another thing that we need to understand is the fact that when someone have been brainwashed, it takes a long time to convince the person to do anything else. Okay, all right. Mm. Okay, so I'll see you all. I can hear my name already. Time to go, time to go. When I'm back, if we have the time, I'll come in, we will discuss, drop links, and we will have that talk. Thank you so very much, Go. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Shelly Ann. Thank you. I say it. Who else was here? Who else was here? Let's do this quickly, quickly, quickly. Who else? Oh, Holy Mary. Thank you. Thank you. Um, let's scroll up a little bit. Cassie. Okay. I didn't miss anyone. Ron M. Thank you. Who else is here? Ngozi, Anthony. Thank you. Let's go up a bit. Let me see. Who else was here? Who else was here? Okay, okay, okay. So that's what I see so far. If you were here, you commented and I didn't say your name. I'm so sorry. And all my silent watchers, thank you also very much. I appreciate your time. I don't take your time for granted. Okay. Thank you also very much. God bless you. And I will see you all on the next one. Thank you so very much. Subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next live. Thank you so very much.